So Les,
What's up, brother?
there was this man
Yeah.
that was, walking down the street and he had one arm.
Okay.
And another man came up and he says, "Hey, where you going?" He says, "Well, I'm going to change a light bulb." The guy looked at him. He says, "Isn't that a little difficult to do with one arm?" He says, "No, I don't think so. I got the receipt for it."
Oh, boy. I'm gonna take your bathroom reading privileges away.
That's the only time I got peace, man.
And they think we in there on our cell phone doing dumb stuff. We in there reading.
That's
It's
right.
the only time you get a little peace.
It's the only time you got peace.
Yeah. That's pretty good though.
Welcome to the Man Space Podcast. Now, this is the voice of Russ, and joining me as always is my co-host, Big Les.
What's up, my peoples? What's happening, brother?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Oh man, just peachy. Yeah,
Peachy. All right now.
that's it, man. I'm smiling today.
Oh yeah. What's got you in a good mood, Les?
Cut the grass, baby.
Yeah.
I cut the grass.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new toy.
Mm-hmm.
Mama let me get one.
Riding more?
I got a riding mower.
All right now.
I ain't got a zero turn. She let me go all the way up there.
Oh man. Now, that's always been my dream.
Mhm.
I've been saying this for over 20 years that I wanted a big lot of land
Mhm.
where I could have me a riding lawnmower
Yeah,
with a cup holder on the back.
bro, I got a cup holder.
And I wanted to be able to sit there and ride my riding lawnmowers on Saturday mornings before games kicked off
Yeah.
with a beer on the back.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do,
That's my goal, man. And a straw hat.
bro. I thought about Charleston because I need a straw hat.
Yeah.
Because my baseball hat that I had on today,
Mm-hmm.
I took it off and I thought somebody poured water on it.
Mm.
That's how bad that thing was.
Mm.
But anyway, I will go get me a straw hat.
Mm.
And I do have the one cup holder
Mm-hmm.
on the side of the tractor.
Nice.
However, there is a hook on the back, and I think it's for a cooler. That's the only thing I can think of. It's got to be for a cooler.
Gotta be.
It's got to be, bro. It's got to be because it's hot on that tractor.
Nice.
It's hard. It's hard work, man. It's hard work driving that thing in circles.
Mm.
And you got to be careful. You can't drive it on the slope
Yeah.
because you will slide off that bad boy. Ain't no seatbelt. I tried it.
Yeah.
It said stay away from the slope. And I was like, oh, this ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Uh-oh.
You want to have that thing long, man.
Hey, I hit the emergency shutoff on that bad boy.
Mm.
Because if it would have rolled over, I wanted to keep my digits. I ain't want
Man.
I ain't want them blades to get me.
Yeah, man. Whew.
Yeah, but so I didn't ride back on that. That was last week when I first got it.
Okay. All
This
right.
week I didn't ride that out. I pulled out the weed eater and hooked that area up this time.
Okay.
But
it's something that is somewhat soothing about cutting grass.
it is, man. I got out for it today at 5:00.
Mm-hmm.
I went and put some long socks on
Mm-hmm.
and just drove around the house.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is nice. I look like Farmer Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost as wide as the tractor, though. So, but it fits. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I got such a slopey and a slopey yard, so some parts I got to be careful.
So I said I was going to do the riding lawnmower, and my mom actually has one sitting in her garage, and it's a battery charging one.
Mm.
And she's been telling me, come get it for years because she's not doing the yard anymore.
Right.
And I just haven't gone down there to go get it.
So what's the problem?
Well, saw something. This is crazy, right?
Uh,
So last summer, my mother and I were having a conversation, and she says, "You know what? I'm gonna invent something." Because we were talking about the little Shark vacuum cleaners that go through and clean automatically.
Yeah.
The self-cleaning.
Robos and shit.
Yeah. So we have 2 of those in the house. We have one upstairs and one downstairs. Right?
Man, I'm so glad you told me this.
Yeah.
Do they work?
Yeah, they work pretty well.
Okay. All right.
So we'll get into a whole discussion about that later.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, they do work pretty well.
Okay.
So I was telling my mom about it, and she says, I want to create one that will cut your grass. And I'm like, huh. And so she's telling me the whole idea behind it. She's telling me the concept.
They got it.
Yeah. The next day, I was walking into Home Depot and I saw it. Yep. And they had it there going on a demo, just going across some little fake grass. And I was like, huh.
The weed eater one too.
Really?
Yep. It's got the weed eater on the front of it. Yeah. Sure enough, look like one of them little vacuums.
I said that I'm going to get one of those. So now the technology's been out for over a year.
Yeah.
So I figured by next year, the technology is going to be perfected. And I've been putting away my ducats because I've already eyed them up. Yeah. So I've been putting away the ducats. And that's my big thing for next year.
I was about to say, is this like 2-0 turns, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So my goal is to get that and have that out there in the yard. And so while I'm sitting out there, under my covered porch, the fan on, and my feet kicked up,
drinking a brew. Watching your lawnmower go back and forth.
Yeah, man. Still have my earbuds in, just like I normally would have been out there. Have my earbuds in, and I'll just sit there and watch it do what it do.
That's horrible.
Yeah, because my yard is flat, man. So I'm like, hey, it will work perfect in my yard.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, though, they got those remote control ones, too.
Oh, really?
Them big boys, they remote controlling. I mean, you just sit there and you just control it with the remote. I would be interested in one of those.
Nah, it's too much work.
Man, I'd have that thing doing burnouts in the middle of the street.
Me and remote control vehicles have not fared too well. So
yeah, especially your drones.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, they have not fared too well. Join Russ and Les as we continue to celebrate the Manspace Podcast 1-year anniversary in recognizing the top 10 Manspace moments from season 1, as voted on by you, the Manspace Nation. So without further ado, number 8. Les, Lil Russ had some issues with our fatherhood episode.
Issues?
Mainly with the part of me bringing up the part about her falling down the stairs. Now, she doesn't quite remember it the same way I remember it.
Yeah.
She was much younger at the time. So I don't think...
Okay. No. I listen to your podcast. I watch the episodes and I'm chilling, listening to the podcast, and I hear him retell the story. He tries to play it off like he was like, oh no, what happened? And came down the stairs running.
Concerned.
That's not what happened. I laid at the bottom of the stairs, hurt for 5 minutes, and he stayed on the top of the stairs laughing at me. He didn't come down.
Come down the steps not
first.
Oh no.
He just laughed at me. He tried to play it off for the Manspace Nation. He's laughing now.
I was gonna say, do you see the tears coming out his eyes now? Well,
I cleared the air about what really happened.
She looked like a chalk outline.
I was laying there, one leg bent back behind me, down the bottom of the stairs.
But see, coming from my bedroom at the time, there was a pretty good walkway to get to the top of the stairs. So yes, I'm checking to see if she's okay till I got to the top of the stairs.
Oh wait, did you hear her go blue?
Yeah.
I only missed one step. It's just that one step wasn't the bottom step. It was like the one step in the middle of the steps. So I had to slide down the rest of it.
Oh, so it was like, and then you didn't even scream, did you?
No.
No, she laid there in shock.
Laid there. And then you walk out and you see her laying down there. You just laugh and go back to
Because she's not crying. She's just laying there. She's like, her eyes are wide open. Her mouth is wide open. And it's just like, oh.
Terrible.
You didn't even go down there and check and see if she was breathing, bro.
I saw her head moving. So I'm like, she ain't paralyzed. I was just like.
I was just looking back up at him, laughing at me. Terrible.
You're not traumatized by that, are you?
I think about it sometimes. Every time I go down the steps and if I almost fall, I think about it. I'm like, what if my dad's here and he just laughs at me again?
Hey, you might be able to get a check for that. You
take that $50 off that I'm supposed to have him for the month.
Get you a $50 check right there. Hey, but still, that was traumatizing. And Russ, I'm upset with you.
But you laughed too.
Yeah.
So today, just going to kind of try something out.
Yeah.
You know, I think in the future when we have some guests on the show, and this is kind of inspired by our appearance on the What Women Want and Other Wonderful Humans podcast, hosted by our friend John.
What's up, John?
John has a segment on his show called The Five. And where he just comes out with different questions that they ask their guests. Every one of his guests get asked these questions.
Right.
It's more of an icebreaker questions. And so we're going to come up with the 6.
Oh.
We're going to start those out by just kind of breaking some of them over on you.
Well, I got to be the test dummy.
You're the tester. And then we'll see how this goes.
All right, let's go. I'm ready for it.
And if we like it, then we'll use it on our guest in the future.
All right, we're going to use it. Let's go. First, number 1.
All right. Number 1.
No.
Number 1. Does pineapple go on pizza?
I'll have to switch that. I do like it on pizza.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a Hawaiian pizza with ham and pineapples.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and cheese. Yeah, I've eaten it before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say it traditionally goes there, but I have the palate. I have the palate for it.
So would you go? So if somebody
I won't order
it,
one.
Okay,
I won't order one.
So if it got ordered, you're not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not gonna eat it."
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that either. But I ain't gonna just let me have a Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, let me get an extra pepperoni. Extra ham and pineapple. No, I'm not doing that.
So what things would you leave off of a pizza? What's just
anchovies.
Completely off of it?
Anchovies. Yeah.
Have you ever had anchovies on a pizza?
Yeah. No, they don't go there.
Okay.
Them little salty, little dangly fish. Nope. Don't want them.
So I've never had that, so I don't know.
You've never had an anchovy?
No. Does it taste like a sardine?
No.
Okay.
No. It tastes like a little raw little fish with a whole bunch of salt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. No, never had that. Now there's a little pizza place up near, you know where this place is. I'm not going to even promote them, but I was on a vegetarian kick at the time when I went there, and I got their vegetarian pizza. Pissed me the heck off. Who puts
I know where you're going. I know
of broccoli
on a pizza. Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is this crap?
I seen the slices one day.
Oh my gosh. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Now, Like there's places I love a good vegetable pizza. Throw me some mushrooms, some olives, some peppers, some onions. Good. Some Roma tomatoes.
No broccoli.
The broccoli, no. I was so grossed out.
So let me ask you this: if that's the case, then how do you feel about Alfredo pizzas?
I've had it. I don't like it.
No.
No.
It's one of my favorites.
I've had it, and it didn't do nothing for me.
No.
Yeah.
The chicken.
The chicken Alfredo. No.
Oh, I had the chicken Alfredo pizza.
Yeah. It does nothing for me.
I'm hungry right now.
Now, I do love a good buffalo chicken pizza.
See, I don't like that. I don't like buffalo. I don't like that at all. See, I'm just not a fan of buffalo pizza.
Oh man, it's delicious.
See, yeah, no, I'm just not a fan of buffalo sauces. That's I think that's more of it.
You got to expand your palate, Les.
Bro, I eat everything. I eat a pig from the snoozer to the tutor.
No, I tap out on some stuff now.
I don't eat innards. I don't eat organ meats.
Dude, if you eat a hot dog, you eat innards.
Well, all right then. They ground up innards. But same thing. I'll just say it this way. If I know it's organ meat, I don't eat it. Mm-hmm. Simple and plain. So there, that's it. Now the rest of it, I pretty much ate it. I consumed it. I've consumed almost every animal on this planet, except for a few. Yep. There's a few things I ain't eating. Mountain oysters. I don't eat no insects. Period. Nobody's brains or livers or hearts.
Shoot, that one Mexican spot there in Canapolis, I walked in there one time and they said cow tongue. And I walked right back out. I was like, nope.
That's a delicacy, man.
I'm sorry. Y'all too gross for me. Cow tongue. Nah, brother.
Oh, my God. It tastes like corned beef, bro.
Bruh, no. I don't eat corned beef either, so.
What is wrong with you?
Man, no, man. Mm-mm.
So you don't eat corned beef, you don't eat pastrami, you don't eat brisket. You don't eat brisket either. Well, I tried to get you because those are all the same meat. No. Well, I consume all of those.
I don't do hooved.
Oh, you don't do hooved animals?
No. Mm-mm.
No? All you do is the backyard pimps, huh? Mm-hmm. I do the backyard pimp too.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. That good old barnyard pimping, But it is what it is. All right, we got far off track.
Yeah, we got way off track. Question number 2.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you were military, but I don't know a whole lot about your military career.
Yeah.
So have you or would you ever go skydiving?
Yes. Both.
So
have I? Yeah. Have I? Yes. Will I? Yes.
Were you airborne?
No. I tried to be airborne, but a broken leg don't help you.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got to Fort Bragg, which is the home of the airborne.
Yep.
And they show you the in processing video.
Mm-hmm.
And so in my mind, jumping out of a plane is like you see the Golden Knights, right?
Yeah.
And they come down all nice and everybody's smiling and waving at the crowd. And so that's what it's in my mind of that's how that goes.
That's a whole nother type of jump.
Well, I see the Welcome to Fort Bragg video and I see these dudes hitting and it's
dust flying up.
Yes. And I was like, holy.
That's how my ankle got demolished.
And I'm like, no, I can't do this. No. See, because I'm Camo, right?
Yeah.
So a Camo guy has to jump with the radio as well.
Yeah.
So at the time when I was in, we had the big Singars radios. Those Singars radios was another 25 to 30.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another 30 pounds you jumping with. Yeah. So
I remember Singars.
And the girl who I was replacing. So, anytime you get an assignment somewhere, it's usually you're replacing somebody in a unit that's going somewhere else.
Yep.
So I was replacing this girl who was being chaptered out because she broke both of her legs and her back on a jump. Her parachute burned in. And for those that don't understand what that is, her parachute twisted up.
Yeah.
And so it never opened right. So she hit the ground, broke both legs and her back. And so she was like the first female I met on the post. Like, no, I'm not jumping. I was done. I wasn't doing it. How was your jumping experience?
It was fun.
Did you do the buddy assist one or?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I went skydiving some years ago. Much different than the military.
Right.
Because when you jump out of an airplane, well, I will say my first jump was a buddy assist. I did have somebody on my back, right? It's quite different. Once you get used to it, there's nothing else to it. I mean, once you jump, hell, you out there, baby.
Right.
You say nothing you could do.
Yeah.
Hope your parachute open. That's it. That's it. So I want to do it again. That was a long weekend, and it was a dare, and I did it, and I was really intoxicated.
Figures.
I was quite intoxicated. So I do remember going up and cracking jokes and making everybody laugh. And then they said, "You ready to go?" And I said, "What?" And then the next thing you know, I was out and my cheeks were flapping in the wind. It was really quick. It was down, we landed softly. We, slid in on our butts, took the parachute off. I got some more drinks, and then we kept it moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
We honestly should be a food show, because as much as we talk about food, but
we love food.
We should just do something on where we're just going around eating food.
We can make that happen, sir.
We need to do that. Do you know how many people on TikTok are making like buku videos and on Instagram, and all you see them is opening their plate? It is just showing the food. I'm like, is there more to the video than this?
No.
Like, did I really just watch this?
Yes.
You're not getting a like from me.
And they follow it. Be in your For You page and after a while.
Right. Outside of food.
Yes.
What is the last thing you bought for someone else? Not food.
Of course, it was for Mrs. Les. The last thing I bought Mrs. Les was a pair of sneakers.
Okay.
It was for her birthday.
Okay, because I know her birthday was recently, so I'll give you a pass on that.
Give me a pass on that one.
Yeah, so it was recently.
Yeah.
So you're good. You're good. You're good. Join Russ and Les as we continue to celebrate the Manspace Podcast 1-year anniversary in recognizing the top 10 Manspace moments from season 1, as voted on by you, the Manspace Nation. So without further ado, number 7. We walked up to the front and we're walking back, and about 10 yards in front of me, I see a fox, full speed, dart across from us.
Yeah.
Now, my wife over there taking selfies and stuff, and I'm sitting there
unaware of her surroundings.
My first thought is, I can outrun you.
What you gonna leave your wife behind?
We got about 75 more yards to the house. I'm good for a good 75. If you get about 78, I might be in trouble. But 75, I'm pretty sure I could get her.
Hey, you got further than me. I got a good 40. I'm gonna give you a good 40, and I'm gonna turn around and fight that fox. I ain't playing.
Number 4.
All right, number 4.
What is your favorite candy bar?
Oh, when I could eat candy bars, it was a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't like me when I'm hangry.
Were you into the different kinds of Snicker bars where they got the brownie or the white chocolate?
Just give me the regular one or the almond one.
I do love the almond one.
Those are the only two. I didn't really buy any other type of candy other than Snickers bar. Maybe M&M's.
You know what I love to do with the Snickers bar though? Freeze it.
Man, that tear your whole teeth out.
I love that because then you just
got to pull it. I take mine and you just do it like a little squeaky door until it break off. Bending that thing and it'll pop loose in a minute. But then you got to get through that caramel and that nougat. Oh my God, I'm hungry.
So this is not going to help the situation since you're hungry. And I related most of these questions for food because it's me and you, and I always say we don't have a good show unless we talk about food. Which
That's right.
Been the bulk of this episode.
At one point, we talk about food. Yeah, go ahead.
So, do you split apart your Oreo? Do you bite right into your Oreo, or do you dunk your Oreo?
I put the whole thing in.
You just going one shot.
Who got time for all of that? See, I used to get a whooping for playing with my food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't do all open it up, and then licking the inside out of it would get me beat, bruh.
Really? So you had to do it on the quickness.
Bro, you can't be messing around. Listen, I grew up with all boys. My mom was the only woman in the house. We almost fought for food. And if somebody had some Oreos or the Oreos, those are the fake Oreos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you had them Oreos, boy, I was getting 4 or 5 of them at a time and just going throwing them butt jokers back. You hear me? Because I wasn't playing with it.
Did you ever try to see how many you could fit into your mouth at one time?
Of course. We were bad kids. So I was like a chipmunk, dude. I think I got like 6 or 7 of them in there.
Oh, man. Final question.
Yeah, go.
Number 6. Are hot dogs sandwiches?
No.
No? Why not? What's your reason?
They're hot dogs. They're outside of the sandwich group. They're hot dogs.
Really?
Yeah, because hot dogs and sandwiches are 2 completely different animals. Even though they could be the same, because a hot dog goes on a bun. And the sandwich goes between 2 pieces of bread.
So is a hot dog a hoagie?
No, because a hoagie would be classified as a sub, right? I would think it would be in the sub family. It would be cousin to the submarine sandwich.
Right.
So what is a hot dog?
Wait, you said submarine sandwich. So is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, I don't know. Hell, it's a hot dog.
It's the great debate, man.
It's its own category. I think
it is.
Is a sausage a sandwich?
I mean, a sausage is a sausage. I mean, it's If you put it on a bun, to me, it's a hot dog.
We're gonna have to ask that question to somebody else.
A sandwich is 2 slices of bread, where a hot dog is 1 continuous piece of bread.
That's right. It's a bun.
It's a bun. You go into our households back in the day, it was on a piece of bread. It wasn't a bun. It was folded up piece of sliced bread.
A sliced bread was a sandwich bread, It was a bun for hot dogs. The chicken sandwich was a chicken leg with a piece of bread wrapped around it back in the day. You wasn't putting no chicken on a hot dog bun or a hamburger bun. It wasn't happening.
And you used it to sop up whatever else you...
That's right.
Boy.
That's right. You didn't play them games.
Man.
You know? I get beat messing around. You wake some bread if you want to around that house.
I was a little silly as a kid. I don't know. Maybe I hope I'm not the only one that ever did this. I used to love spaghetti, and I would take spaghetti and get a slice of bread and take a scoop of spaghetti,
put it in the bread,
and put it in the bread and fold it up. Eat it.
That's called fat, bro. That's called fat, bro. I did that too. That mean you had to fill up on spaghetti, bro. So you had to add some natural fillers.
Oh gosh,
that's called fat. Hey, now you real fat with me if you put a piece of cheese on that bread.
As we do each week, we like to close the show with a little bit of inspiration. So many times in our lives when things happen, we want to sit around and just kind of say, woe is me. And, why did this happen? Or reminisce on the past, how we all like to say the good old days, See, we create an internal struggle within ourselves and start clinging to the past when things were a lot better. Instead of worrying about that, how about stop fighting with yourself and accept the place that you're in right now? Because if you do that, now you can use that as motivation to create yourself a new future, letting go of everything that happened before and starting new and create a better future for yourself. It only takes a moment to let that stuff go, man.
That's it. One moment can change the rest of your life, man.
That's it.
Well, I tell you, boy, Reverend Deacon Doctor, I'm whew, man.
Oh Lord, I tell you, when I go back to church, the first person that calls me that,
I need you to take a selfie with him and post it. That's funny. My man.
Oh, man. Make sure to listen to A Moment of Love, episode 2 on the Manspace YouTube channel. And on that note,
we out of here.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Manspace.
Whichever platform you listen to us on, make sure you subscribe and don't miss a show.
Remember to keep up with all the Manspace updates on our website, themanspacepodcast.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram at ManspaceNat1.
Until next time, Manspace Nation, he's Les, I am Russ, and we are out
of here. That's called fat, bro.